Hello viewers, thank you for tuning into Good News television program, Purpose of Life. Now an important question that we all have in our lives is, why do I exist and why do you exist? Let's kick this program today with the same question, and we have a special guest today, that is Captain A.J. Manohar, and we can ask him how he did life, because when I knew, or if I knew the purpose of life, I would perform my life much better and be more effective. Welcome, Captain, sir.
Thank you.
Can you tell us something about yourself?
When I was a child, I had a great fascination for the armed forces, especially when I was witnessing a parade on 26th Jan or 15th August. So, during these occasions, I was inspired by the drills, the march past, the bearing and the turnout of the armed forces personnel, and I had this inspiring attraction towards armed forces for the discipline and the way they carry about themselves. It was very fascinating for me.
So, a lot of people, they have a lot of dreams when they're children, but you seem to be that person who fulfilled that childhood dream. So, can we all know, like, when and how you were inspired to join the armed forces?
As soon as I finished my +2, I enrolled myself into engineering college, during which time there was this provision for campus interview in the third year of college. So, I made up my mind to equip myself through the NCC, because that had some weightage. So, I completed my NCC C certificate and then appeared for this campus interview. That is how I prepared myself to get into the armed forces.
So, like, what steps did you actually take to join the armed forces, and how hard or easy is it to cross, these barriers or to be eligible in the armed forces?
The NCC gave me a platform and a weightage to enroll into the armed forces. Firstly, to get orientation of armed forces are all about.
Right.
Therefore, it equipped me to have this service orientation and also a peek into the armed forces by attending various camps which are organized through the NCC. So, that prepared me to make myself qualified, or rather you can say have all the weightage to sort of crack the SSB interview.
So, what generally happens, like, once you clear your SSB, so you get to choose which armed forces you want to get into, like, army, military, navy, air force, something like that?
Yeah, this is decided even before the SSB, that the campus interview is done by the Navy.
Okay.
And therefore, it is only the Navy that opportunity is there through the campus interview.
Okay.
So, we are very much aware even before the SSB as to which part of the armed forces we are going to join.
You brought up Navy. So, how long were you in the Navy, Captain, sir?
I served 33 years in the Navy. Throughout this 33 years, I had exposure to staff appointments in the headquarters, naval dockyards, repair yards and training establishments. And in the field experience, I got appointed to various warships as the weapons officer and maintenance officer, and that is how the entire range of appointments.
No, I am sure. I mean, Navy has got a lot of things that we civilians don't really know. But would you be able to share maybe a little bit about what was your first operation like in the Navy and how did it go, as someone who as just a civilian has just joined the Navy? So, what was your first operation and how did it go?
If I may say, the first operation, that is going to sea.
Okay.
Now, land based jobs are entirely a different ball game. When you go into the sea, you have to develop those sea legs, they say. That means the seasickness has to be overcome, and you have to perform on the job with the sea condition from sea state 1 to a tropical state of sea state 7.
Okay.
So, performing a job in the land is totally and entirely a different ball game from performing at sea, where you have to develop sea legs.
So, is there some special training that naval officers get, which is different from what it is on the land? Like you was talking about different sea states. So, what sort of special training did you have to undergo as a naval officer?
After basic training and our specialization, we are given 6 months competency
Okay.
on board ships. It is in this competency of 6 months that you develop the sea legs. That is, there is no way you can escape seasickness, but you have to either endure it or you have to get used to it. Even Admiral Nelson, I understand, had seasickness, and he was the greatest admiral at sea. So, one has to fight all these demons of the sea and perform, you can say, at the very high optimum level and high excellence at sea. Anything less than average can be disastrous.
Okay. So, what was like your everyday timetable in the Navy? Like maybe can you tell us something about your diet and your workout plans in the Navy?
Yeah, it's a fun-filled day. Work is always there, but it is fun as well. We have various evolutions that we do at sea. The first one being get ourselves fit with a morning physical training, PT exercise on board ship, and then this is followed by several exercises which we call as if we are with other ships, replenishment at sea, safety exercises, fires, flooding, and also tracking aircraft, maneuvers with other ships, missile firing, torpedo firing. So, it is a 24/7 job at sea,
Right.
and then we get trained, so that when we are well trained and we sweat it out at sea, we bleed less in war.
Right. So, from what we've understood, not just for me, even for the audience, your life was very sorted the moment you got into the naval armed forces, and you had a daily schedule and all of that. So, but when was the instance, or when was the moment when you actually thought, this is the purpose of my life? But what changed for you, or when did you know was the purpose of your life?
My childhood, I had a very good Sunday school experience in the formative years, but then there was nothing challenging as far as my faith is concerned.
So you were already you were born into a Christian family?
Yes, I was born into a Christian family, but I never understood what is a personal relationship with God.
Okay.
But when I attended this camp where I was asked to give the electric supply, being an electrical engineer, I found, or rather I took it as an opportunity to attend the camp itself.
Okay.
And that changed my life, because in the camp I accepted Jesus as my personal savior. That was the turning point.
So, what do you mean? You said two very interesting things. One is a personal relationship with God, and then you said personal savior. So, when it is something so personal, how did that change your life?
It was the devotional talk given by Mr. Arthur Hope, the General Secretary of the Union of Evangelical Students of India. He came from Chennai to give a devotional talk on Romans chapter 12. The first verse talks about holiness, and it says, I urge you to set apart your bodies as a living sacrifice, not a dead sacrifice, which means that you say no to all yourself and give yourself to God and be holy. That was a big challenge. Being a teenager, telling lies or bunking classes or doing all sorts of mischief, I never understood the concept of holiness. But when I heard this, that we should be set apart and be a living sacrifice, holy, this kept me thinking as to what my past was and how can I be so much away from God by not being holy. So, this changed my entire thinking about my relationship with God.
When you said, you accepted him as your personal savior. So, can you just elaborate a little bit about what do you mean by accepting someone as a personal savior?
When Jesus died, he was without sin and he expects his followers not to have sin in their life as a habit, as a lifestyle.
So, as a young adult who is growing up, so what convicted you that you had a lot of sin in your life?
Like it may not be something very great sin or like I am a murderer or a robber or something.
Right.
But even simple things like telling lies, and this was a pattern in my life. So, this pattern had to be broken because you cannot face God without being holy, which means that even the lies that are taken for granted that it is a habit should be curbed. So, that convinced me that I should not live a life of dishonesty, lack of integrity. So, this challenged me to become close to God by giving up these things.
So, you took all of these values into your career in the naval forces. Now, was there anything or any occasion where the value system that you learnt through the camp and through your life, was there any conflict between your values and an occasion in the army where there was a conflict of your values?
It's a very humorous incident which I am going to relate. I was the second in command in a naval base called INS Valsura.
Okay.
And we had the governor visiting us, and there was a big banquet thrown open for the staff. So, we are all seated in a table, the heads of department along with their wives, and somehow in this VIP excitement, our table didn't receive the proper attention. So, all the heads of department decided not to partake in the banquet and to fast. Somehow the media which was covering the event sort of noticed it and took enough videographs of us not eating. So, naturally there was a big furor in the naval base.
Right.
And our commanding officer, he called all of us to his cabin and started asking. So, almost all the heads of departments sort of feigned illness for not partaking in the banquet. And finally, it was my turn to go and explain. So, I went and told him straightforward, this was the incident, all are upset because of lack of proper service and they didn't take part in the banquet. So, finally, he acknowledged that I was the only guy telling the truth.
Okay.
And of course, on the lighter side it was very humorous and all that, but he made a note that I spoke the truth, and he always showed some professional respect for me stating the truth.
So, now you said that although it may seem very absurd and weird for us when you're saying that you spoke the truth and the others didn't. So, why did you do that? Why did you have to speak the truth and not just let it go like how the rest of the officers let it go?
Again, coming back to Romans 12, the author Paul says, do not follow the pattern of the world, do not be conformed to the pattern of the world,
Right.
which is like telling lies, vices, habits, all sorts of things of the worldly way. So, it is very clear, the word of God is very clear that we should not be conformed to the pattern of the world. So, that gave me strong conviction that come whatever my peer group may say tomorrow, that I am a sad sack or whatever, I decided to tell the truth. Like
Right.
it didn't terrify me that I will be unpopular. So, because of my strong conviction only I could be able to do that.
So, apart from this incident, like was there any other incident or time when you said to yourself that I did it, or I am proud to be a soldier, or someone in the army, something like that, any incident?
Yes, there are many, because in the armed forces it is always a pyramid.
Right.
So, to rise to the top you have to conform to the pattern of the armed forces. So, many people work like workaholics, but at 4:30 or 5, if there is no real need, I just walk out of the place of my work being fully satisfied that I gave my full time of 8 hours or 8.5 hours to the work that I am interested to, and I have been honest in doing it, and I do not have to be a workaholic to rise in the profession. Yes, I might have lost here and there, but in the end, towards the end, God has been faithful. Many get stuck at commander, but I rose to the rank of captain, which is considered to be a senior officer. So, I am not at all disappointed that I couldn't make enough progress in the Navy, and God has given me my due.
Did you ever think of your family during some risky operation that you undertook?
Any operation on board sea is risky, but I can cite few occasions like our deployment at Somalia. It was a UN peacekeeping mission, but at the same time there were some incidents happening where multinational forces were attacked,
Okay.
and 24 lives had been taken by the Somali rebels. They did not want any peacekeeping to take place. They did not want any peacekeeping initiative. So, that was quite risky, going into the Somali camps and doing humanitarian missions, giving meals ready to eat, the medical missions. And also my experience on board submarine was quite challenging, right from flooding, many fires, carbon monoxide poisoning, even the risk of hydrogen explosion, all these things have happened. So, always it is a thought in your mind that there is danger, and of course, the comforting thought in all this is that God is always there to protect you.
Right. So, how did you find time to serve God and also be a good naval officer?
All the values that our faith in God gives come in very handy when you are a good naval officer, and a high level of integrity is expected of you. Many times we can take the easier option of maintaining status quo, not being financially scrupulous. These chances will come, but always your values will stand you in good stead at that time. Apart from this, to do God's work also was very important, because I have been saved as a student, and I had a commitment to give back to the student community. So, I supported the student ministry in all the cities that I worked. Many prayer meetings were held in our house, many camps were supported, gospel camps, discipleship camps, various campaigns for winning souls. So, it was an exciting life, balancing both career and also the ministry.
So, what was it like on your retirement day? Like, what were the thoughts that were running in your head?
Retirement was only a date, and I have decided to be active even post retirement. So, I support lot of youth activities. Whichever church I attend, I support the youth activities, and I am also children's leader for the Bible study fellowship, where we get trained at 5 o'clock. We get up and go to the training session and train for 2 hours and participate in that activity. And I am also part of 2 Bible studies, one through the church and one through the home Bible study. It gives me an opportunity to equip myself as a Bible teacher, and whenever the opportunity to share the message. So it gives me great satisfaction that I am being used in all these areas. And finally, at the end of my life, I would like to be remembered as someone who has been on overdrive for winning souls for Christ. As the psalmist says, may the works of my hand be established. If the works of my hand are not established, we don't leave a legacy for the next generation. So my prayer always is that the works that I do are established and blessed by God and are counted worthy to be in the book of life.
So you shared about your risky operations in in Somalia and all that. I'm sure there are a lot of things that are very secretive in that. We're not obviously going to get into the details of it, but can you share something about a very risky incident that had happened during your operation in the submarines?
There was an occasion when submarine battery charging, it's a very risky operation in the sense ventilation has to be perfect, because there will be some hydrogen that is going to be evolved during this charging. So the ventilation flaps have to be perfectly kept open, and then only the safety kicks in. So once there was this hydrogen concentration, and the submarine had an incident of hydrogen explosion.
Okay.
And by then I had just left the submarine about a week before that.
Oh.
So I can think only one thing, that God has only protected me in such a risky environment.
Was there any time when you had like a conflict between your work and your service towards God?
I always gave my 100% whenever the job was involved and it was working hours, and also beyond working hours at times when the need arises. But there was no real conflict when it came to doing God's work, because that was my private time and there was no restriction as such to do God's work in my private time. So there was perfect balance between work at work and God's work. So both were quite balanced.
So how do you spend your time now, like after a successful retirement from the Navy? So is there actually any retirement for your life, or do you now see that there is no purpose in your life after retirement?
A very valid question, and this is something which is confusing lot of retired people.
Yes.
I have now time for myself to do my work, and I devote lot of time for Bible studies. Also, I am a resource person whenever called to be teaching Bible, and also resource person to the church whenever the need arises for me to take a sermon. And also I take part in the VBS vacation Bible studies, and I teach life history of missionaries, and which is very fulfilling.
Right.
So post retirement I also do some secular plan to do certain secular work, like I want to open a training academy for people, for young people to join the armed forces.
Right.
This is there on my plan. So all these things are there.
Your life has been such an inspiration, just in this conversation alone, I've been so inspired to be able to know how to go about doing life. In conclusion, before we let you go off, would you like to share some message to all the viewers that are watching?
Dear parents, I have one message for you. It was tough sending my children to the Sunday school, but we never gave up. They used to complain that it is their only day, only holiday, and that they should relax, but we never allowed them to relax on Sundays. So, this is one of the things that have been a blessing to us, that we train the child to attend the Sunday school regularly, and today I am not worried or not even monitoring whether they go to church on Sundays. It has become their lifestyle, their culture. So, it is very important for us parents to train the child to go to the Sunday school when he is young, and when he is old he will not discontinue, but he will reap the rich reward and blessings of having a close relationship with God. And my dear parents, the blessings that they have received through their regular attendance to Sunday school and being close to God are unimaginable. They have been placed in positions in good companies. The elder one is a regional manager for an oil sales company in Dubai, and he is blessed with 2 children. And the younger son, he is also equally blessed. He is a double postgraduate from IIT, and he has done his masters in Imperial College London, and 2 of his designs have received the UK Aeronautical Society award for a gold medal. So, I can tell you with lot of assurance that our children will be blessed if we train them well to attend the Sunday school and in the later stages in the youth fellowship, and they will be a blessing to the church and to the community and to the families.
Thank you so much, Captain A.J. Manohar. It was pleasure talking to you, and the main key takeaway that we can take away from your life is overdrive, and that is something I can go back and when I am turning your age, it's such an inspiration to know that life just does not end with retirement from work, but life starts from there, and that's where you go into the overdrive or the top gear. And it was extremely an honor to be able to have a discussion with you, and from all that you've shared from your life is very inspiring, and I hope all the viewers were also inspired, and that we can all look to live life to make Christ look magnificent through our life, and retirement is not the end of your life, and that there is more to life and there is more purpose to life than just retiring, and this can only happen when you have Christ in your life.